Good day, people, and welcome back to another Minecraft video with myself, Eccentric Emerald. And today we're checking out the second, third, and fourth, technically, snapshot of Minecraft 1.17. And the reason I didn't review the middle two, snapshot 2 and 3, is because there wasn't enough content to fill a video. So what I did was I'm just going to do them all in this video, basically. So basically the latest one came out literally yesterday, and they introduced axolotls, but we'll get to that in just a second. So the theme of this update, of course, is cliffs and caves. So there's been a change to the way mountain biomes will be generated, and they'll have this thing here, which is called powdered snow. So powdered snow works in a very new way that's hasn't been seen in Minecraft before, and it's basically like quicksand, but it's snow. So the way it works is you can place it in a bucket, right? You can pick it up and place it in buckets, and it's quite interesting. So I'll go into survival here to give you a demonstration of this. So let's just pretend. Okay, I'll place it down here actually, just to like mimic as if we're walking, just to show you that you can pick it up as well. By the way, you can right click on it and you can just put it into a bucket essentially. So let's say you're just walking along here normally, and then bam, you fall. So it works like quicksand. It's quicksand, but it's snow. And as you can see on the corners of my screen, it's getting iced over by these particles. And what this means is you are freezing. You're very slowly freezing. And once it gets to a certain point, your player becomes very slow while you're in this too. So while you're in this block, you become very slow. And eventually, if you're in there long enough, you start to take freezing damage. So I have a freezing effect right now. There's no actual effect to show it, but I do have a freezing effect because my hearts have turned blue and icy, and I'm slowly taking damage. And this is still on my screen. So if we leave the block where we're taking the damage from, we don't take the damage anymore, and the ice particles will slowly go away. Another change that's been made is now you only need one player to sleep in Minecraft. So usually if you're on a multiplayer server, basically the way it works is you have to have every player sleeping at once in order for it to go from night to daytime in Minecraft. So every player has to be in a bed sleeping at the same time, and then it goes from nighttime into daytime. But in a single player world, you obviously only need one player to actually sleep in the bed, and then it goes to daytime. But now there's a game rule. If we do /game rule, player sleeping percentage, and if you set this, it goes from 1 to 100, obviously, because that's how percentages work. But basically, if you set it to 100, it means every player on the server has to be sleeping. But if you set it to 1, it now means that only one person has to sleep in a bed for it to change from night to daytime, which is kind of crazy when you think about it. And then there's also 0. You can set it to 0, and this means that basically it's disabled to switch from night to daytime. So if you sleep in a bed, it won't do anything, and it won't work. Basically, you can't change the time from night to day by sleeping in a bed if you set it to 0. And the major part of this update, as I said, is the caves. So this actually has one of the new biomes. I loaded up one of the worlds. So basically the terrain generation isn't working yet, so caves don't generate, like the new caves won't be generating in the snapshots yet in regular worlds. So what I did was I just made a world. I'll show you how to do that on screen now. And that will generate dripstone caves in your world. So it'll just be basically a big, huge grassy area. It'll be pretty flat, and then there will be caves, dripstone caves down under that. So the biome generates under the overworld, obviously. So the caves will all be dripstone. And this is what they look like. So it looks really, really nice. So I didn't actually review the stalagmites and stalactites and the dripstone blocks. But yeah, you can see what they look like, essentially. So the way they work is when water falls from the roof of a cave, so water can actually drip. Say there was a water block above this. All right, I'll show you this for a second. All right, so you see this stalactite here. If I was to place a water bucket over it, like so, there's now water above this, and it will slowly drip, and it'll go onto the floor. And then once a stalagmite and a stalactite are big enough that they meet each other, they join like this. So it's actually just a pillar. This is just a dripstone pillar right now, which is really, really cool. So that's basically how those work. They're very, very sick, and it works with lava too, I believe. Lava can drip down from these. So if you place a cauldron under a stalactite that is dripping either lava or water, it will slowly fill up with either of that substance. So this will slowly fill up with lava right now because there's a lava one above it, but the same thing happens with water. So this is a way to fill up a cauldron. Oddly enough, it's very, very slow, but it does work. It will eventually fill up, but I'm not waiting for that to happen because that will take forever. And next up, we've got skulk sensors. So these will be obtainable. I don't think, is there a recipe yet? I don't know if there's a recipe for these yet. I might go into survival actually for a second. See. Yeah, I don't know if there actually is a recipe for this yet. I can't find one, so I literally have no idea. Maybe they'll only be available once the what's his name Warden comes out, and you'll have to kill him to obtain it. Maybe I have no idea. But they're also going to add that new biome. I forget what it's called. I can't remember what the biome is called, but yeah, they're going to add that new biome down the very, very bottom of the world where like bedrock is. It's going to be the new biome, and I'm very excited for that one. That's probably the thing I'm most excited for in this update. I'm so psyched for that. But yeah, this is the skulk sensor, and it's a redstone operated thing. It's also based on vibration. So as you can see, we just stepped on the grass there and it got activated. So I'm going to get like a redstone lamp or something just to show this off. So if you place this here, it is now activated. We also broke a block. It is activated. So it's based on vibrations, and because we're breaking these blocks around it, it's detecting that vibration, and it's, yeah. So I don't think, oh, that does work. Okay, so throwing an item on the ground also, I haven't really tested this at all, so I'm kind of new to the skulk sensor, but there are like redstone geniuses who have tested it out and everything, and you can go watch them if you want, because they'll do like proper looks at it. But it's activated by basically anything that you think would make a vibration. It probably activates this thing. So yeah, placing blocks, breaking blocks, dropping items, I think casting fishing rods does, punching doesn't. Anything that would make a vibration, basically. Footsteps, obviously. So I'm gonna see if that also, yeah. So you can see like the little particle that comes off the thing that you can, yeah, like that just means that the vibration is being set off. Like, so as you can see, if you look very carefully, you can see the particle come out from me when I step around. So it just shows what is setting off the skulk sensor, basically where the signal is coming from to set this off. So if you were to right click this button, it sets this piston off, and then this sets off the redstone lamp. So you can chain these together really, really easily and create like a massive line of redstone of these things. So it's wireless redstone, and that's huge for the redstone community. That is huge. You can do some crazy stuff with this. So I'm very excited to see what the redstone community can make with these new skulk sensors, because they are so sick. And finally, last but definitely not least, we've got axolotls. So these little guys look something like this, and they come in 4 common colors. And then there's 1 rare color apparently. So I don't know what the colors are yet, but I can see there's pink right now. Is that blue or white? That's a really nice color actually. So, oh my god, they look adorable. Oh my god, I haven't checked them out at all yet. This is my first time seeing them. They look absolutely, oh my god, they look so good. Okay, so I've gone ahead and spawned in a whole bunch of these guys, and I've only been able to see the 4 common colors. I have not seen a rare one yet. So I have no idea what that color is. If you guys know, please comment down below, because I'm very curious. And yeah, I want to see what the rare one looks like, because I'm very curious. Oh, imagine it was green. If it was green, I'd be a happy boy. So they can't be out of water for more than 5 minutes, or they'll start taking damage. They prefer it in the water, apparently, but they won't take damage as long as they're in either water or it's raining. So they have to be wet, basically. They have to be moist in order to not take damage after 5 minutes. And you can also, I have to get a water bucket for this. You can also pick up axolotls in buckets and place them back down again. Which is very sick, and they'll keep their skins also when you do it. It's the same way that fish work, basically. If you pick up a tropical fish that's a certain skin, he keeps that once you take him into the bucket and then place him down again. Also, when a player kills a mob that axolotls were attacking, they will show their appreciation and help you by following you around, basically, and they'll also give you regeneration, and they'll remove any mining fatigue you have. So they're kind of really well suited for taking out guardian temples. And as you can see, they're going crazy right now because I have a tropical fish bucket in my hand. So the way you breed them basically is by, it's probably in the food section, right? Yeah, there we go. So the way you breed them is by using either a tropical fish bucket or a tropical fish. And let's just do that real quick. Bam and bam. I think, there we go. Hey, there. Oh my god, it's a baby. Oh my god, it's a baby axolotl. Oh, it's so cute. It's the cutest. It is the cutest. I think these guys are cuter than bees, just in my own opinion. I think they're cuter than bees. They are the most adorable. I would say they're the most adorable in the game now. And they'll always chase after other types of fish and squid. So they will spawn in the ocean, I would imagine anyway. And they'll always be chasing fish or squid. If there is fish or squid around, they'll be chasing it. Also, sometimes when they take damage, they'll pretend to be dead. So I'm not actually going to punch these because that's animal abuse, and I don't feel okay with that. But basically, sometimes when they're attacked and they take a lot of damage, they will fake being dead so that whatever's attacking them goes away, I guess. And that probably works on mobs. It obviously won't work on players, but it probably will work on mobs, which is really, really cool. Okay, I spawned in like so many more, and I still didn't get the rare one, so I don't know what color that is. But anyway, that's basically Axolotls, the skulk censor, powdered snow, and the new cave biomes, the dripstone, and all that good stuff. So yeah, that's what we have so far for Minecraft 1.17. They're stopping all the snapshots until after Christmas, so they'll pick back up in January or February, probably sometime. And the reason for my activity is because I'm doing a lot of college work at the moment, so that's why there hasn't been as many uploads. But I'm almost finished. I'm literally finished this weekend, so I'll be back to like streaming and uploading on a regular basis once that happens, and I can't wait because I'm sick of college work. But that will do it for this snapshot video. Hope you guys did enjoy, and I wanted to know what your favorite part of 1.17 is so far. So yeah, that'll do it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.